I didn't produce the show, so the heck with it. Doesn't matter. Folks, I know that most of you know that every year, practically almost every year, Treadwell Productions, we're very proud of our record, bringing one hit after another to Broadway. One fantastic production after another. Folks, I got bad news for you. That's true. This year I couldn't find that one hit. I couldn't find that one property that I just knew was going to take Broadway by storm, win multiple Tonys, and run for years. As a matter of fact, I couldn't find two of them. Three was out of the question. Folks, I don't even know what's going on here with these young creatives, but they are putting out material to knock your socks off. For the first time in my entire career, I could not make up my mind which show to bring to Broadway. That's why you are here. Some of our most important investors have been called together to help us make a critical decision. You will note that we have kindly provided you with checks on your seats. I am going to bring out some very fine talent. They are going to sing you some songs that come from some of these wonderful properties. You are going to consider carefully, you're going to think with your head, with your heart, with your gut, you're going to come to a determination which one of these wonderful properties should go to Broadway. We are going to tally up those numbers immediately. And you will know in just a matter of an hour or less what show we're bringing to Broadway with your very important financial assistance for the 26-27 season. Sound good to you?
Sounds good. Yeah.
Wonderful. Are you ready to meet these wonderful kids going to sing these songs for us?
Yes, sir.
I'm so sorry.
Give them hearing aids.
It's just not. I'm sorry. Are you ready to meet these wonderful kids?
Yeah!
They are beautiful, aren't they? And season before last, that was beautiful too, wasn't it? I know a lot of you made a lot of money season before last with that show that you helped us put on Broadway. It's still running, it's going to run for years. What's the name of that show that we produced with your assistance from season before last?
My foot tickles.
My Foot Tickles! Absolutely wonderful show. And the big 11 o'clock number from My Foot Tickles.
Don't rub me the wrong way.
Don't rub me the wrong way! I think it feels good when you rub my athlete's foot. I like it very much. You've got a special healing touch, but don't rub me the wrong way. I don't want to play. I'll tell you something, that show, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It reaches our baser instincts, which is obviously where we're headed these days, and that's why I think it's such a big hit. Now, last season, many of you, all of you in fact, did not get your complimentary seats on opening night, because there was no opening night, because the show closed in previews, and that happened because the critics are bums. I believe in that show. I still believe in that show. I am negotiating with some people in Alaska who we believe can bring that show around the Alaskan circuit, which I didn't even realize still exists. It doesn't matter. What was the name of the show that you got a wonderful tax write-off, I will remind you, last year?
Frozen.
Frozen! Now, we had to change that. So we did. We changed it to Froze, which may have been part of the problem. But there was a song that I very much believed in then, I still believe in. What was the name of that song that I told you was going to be the hit from Froze?
Polar pickles.
Polar Pickles. Well, there they are, pushing up through the snow. Little cucumbers trying to grow, pushing up through the snow. I can't wait for polar pickles. It should have been a hit. I'm telling you right now. But anyway, this is not about the night the old nostalgia burned down. This is about the future. And I am telling you right now, I'm very excited about these wonderful performers and these incredible properties that they are bringing with us. Iwan, are you good?
I'm very good.
You sure?
I am sure. Yes, I am. I just need to...
Should I bring Ruby?
I'm good. I can go. Just hold on one moment. I would like Ruby Slippers to join me.
Right, Iwan Blackford! Give it up!
In the musical Autumn in Osage County 2, there is a beautiful moment when the female protagonist meets the man of her dreams at a pumpkin carving contest, and they sing a little romantic duet. And the song is "I've Never Carved a Pumpkin Before." Work on this one.
Oh, together?
Why not? There's only one left.
I guess.
You have amazing carving hands.
Thank you.
I've never carved a pumpkin before, but as I watch you, my jaw drops to the floor. It's just amazing as we turn this gourd into something that could win an award.
I've never carved a pumpkin before with someone like you. I've never done this before. Well, maybe another time too.
Just do.
Maybe 100 times with 100 different friends. But here we are, carving together, you for the first time and me again.
I've never carved a pumpkin before. This pumpkin is so supple. I should let you know I have no wife. I'm not in a couple. And I'd give my phone number to this pumpkin if it asked.
Oh,
I mean, if the pumpkin asked.
it's a pumpkin,
Yeah,
that's right.
if it was a walk-talking pumpkin.
If I were a pumpkin, I'd want you to take me home.
I'd like that if you were a pumpkin.
If I were a pumpkin.
If you were a pumpkin. Well, I have to get back to my job at the Sheriff's Department and Fire Office.
Oh, okay. Well, you can finish it on your own, I guess, unless you want me to come and help.
You could come and help. That would be fantastic.
Okay, I'll go get my coat.
Okay.
Okay, great.
You learned breakfast. You know, thank you, kids. Thank you so much. Life is short and sweet. And America's older than it used to be, which is very comforting to me because I noticed that I am actually older than I used to be as well. We just saw something that was really about young love, the flowering of pumpkins of desire. But those pumpkins, you know, you leave them out and they wilt. You end up with sad little flattened pumpkin faces on the ground this time in November, after the Halloween thing is over. People not very different. Some sag here and there. Things change. Things change. You lose hair where you want it to be and you gain it everywhere else. From the musical Boy, give me back my nose hair trimmer. Sally! Have you seen my nose hair trimmer? No, it is not! Can't find anything around here anymore. I look at myself. Used to be an Olympic swimmer. Now, this bag of wrinkles can't find his nose hair trimmer. Please, someone, help me get it together. My body knows what kind of weather it will be. Oh yeah, you, get over here.
Me, Mr. Treadwell?
Yes, go on.
Oh, goodness
You can do
gracious.
it.
Okay.
Excellent.
Thank you. So, who here has never been scared? Well, I guess that's bad, actually. Anyway, I'm going to need the whole cast for this number that we've rehearsed. Because our friend right here, whose name is Robin Steele, for the record, is going to play a child that comes from a place where no one's ever been scared before. But this person named Duke really wants to find a place where he can be scared and stumbles into Spooky Town where he meets monsters and things that might spook you. So, from the musical Duke Gets Spooked, welcome to Spooky Town. Oh, are you spooked? I see that you're not from around here, and I see you start to quiver. I see that you seem disoriented and feeling your shoulders, they shiver. I see your lip doing this, and that is a sign that you are somewhere you're not used to, somewhere not very divine. Well, I'm afraid that mouth will be formed into an awful frown, because you wound up in Spooky Town. How's my spooky laugh? I'm terrified! Oh my God! What could be worse? A skeleton or a dog? Oh my God! Spooky Town! Spooky Town! I have some bad news about those two things you just said. Really? Yes, because right here is a skeleton, and this is a dog. It's dead. And there's way more where that comes from if you decide to stick around. And if you want to leave, well, that's too bad, because you've been welcomed to Spooky
Everything's scary. That's all right. People pay for it. Am I right?
Yeah.
How many shows have we done together?
Countless. Yeah.
That many?
Yeah.
Well, we're doing another one.
Here we go.
Ruby Slipper!
There's never been a musical, I don't think, before now, about a breakup. But that's what this is, and it's called The Breakup. And you know how breakups never actually are about the real problem? You always end up breaking up about something stupid. Well, that's exactly what happens. I'm going to need actually everybody on stage, please. In this musical, we see 4 roommates who have come to the end of their rope together, and they each have a different reason for wanting to leave the situation. So from the musical, The Breakup, comes the song, I'm Sorry About the Avocado. I'm sorry about the avocado. I didn't mean to let you all down. I'm sorry
kitchen sink.
That's worse.
It was just that you were in the bathroom. And I've a fetish for shaving in sinks.
I'm sorry for leaving a condom. Of all places, also the sink. It's easy to lose track of such a small thing. That's also part of my problem.
I had to explain that to my mother.
I had to explain that to my leg.
Well, I'm sorry that I took a bath in the sand. Sometimes being a baby again is a thought I think. And if I thought all of you seeing my hairy good body would bring such gloom, well then maybe I'd fantasize a little less about returning to the womb.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
That this didn't work out.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I thought we'd stay together.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for everything I did that wasn't right. But not every situation like this lasts forever.
Ruby Slip. It's oddly reminiscent of my first 3 marriages, actually. I thought that would get a laugh, you know? You think, you know what, Finnegan, you don't have to.
Oh, sorry,
It's
sorry,
all
sorry,
right.
sorry.
'Cause if they don't laugh, we don't have to cover it.
Couldn't hear you. We couldn't hear you.
Couldn't hear me. The moment's passed.
Sorry.
You're all right, kid. Don't worry about a thing.
Okay.
Robin,
Yes, sir.
Robin Steele, folks, give it up for her.
Hi, I'm Ruby and Finnegan. Of course. So, you know, you can be late for work in a variety of ways, and all of them completely valid, I think, for every single time that you're late for work. But trying to explain that to your boss can be tough. From the show Late for Work, there is a trio that is late, and we will do a consequential trio of the explanations that they give. Boss! Oh no! Please don't go! I've got a really good reason why I'm late. Boss, it was the traffic and the aliens. Boss, it's why I'm late.
The alarm didn't go off and then I lost my keys and I needed to feed the dog. The alarm didn't go off and then I lost my keys and I needed to feed the dog. And then I tripped on the way to the car and skinned my knee.
Ewan,
Yes,
you ready?
I am always ready.
I'm teasing Ewan because he was late one day, which had never happened.
7 years ago.
Was it that long?
7 years ago.
7 years, 2 months, 2 weeks, 2 days.
What Alexa said.
Well, I don't consult Alexa as a rule, but yeah, okay, it was a little over 7 years ago. You're saying I should let you off the hook for that incredible lapse of discipline?
That's up to you, sir.
I'm going to consider it for a few years, Ewan.
Very good.
Ewan Blackfoot, bring him back.
In this psychological thriller slash courtroom drama, did he do it? A young man is arrested and brought before a court, and he is actually tried for murder. Murder! Thank you. As the advertising slogan for this musical says, you'll never guess who did it, which is clearly written by somebody who hasn't seen it, because we tell you who did it before the show starts. In this song, we see the young man waiting for his turn on the lie detector test. I have to say, I got the bus at 7:30. No fuss. I was out until 5 p.m. and then I came home. Then all those bodies on the floor, I thought they were gnomes. They were dressed in red hats and blue coats. It's not my fault that they were slaughtered in my bathroom. It could be a cult. There might be a cult in the neighborhood. I don't know, I was just out there feeling good, enjoying my time, but I have to be a thriller. I know that I'm not a serial killer, but I do have those blackouts, and I sometimes wake up with my clothes on backwards and a strange bra strap, and I don't know what happened, and it could be looking bad. I'm pretty sure I should have asked for an attorney, but I didn't want to make people angry, and I really shouldn't have yelled out. It was murder when they just said they were dead. Murder when they said they were dead. I'm ready now. Is anyone out there? Oh shit, is that a mirror or two-way glass?
Well, you may be chronically late, but you know, you can deliver.
7 years ago. You are old.
Egad.
Indeed. Egad, indeed, Finnegan. I did not introduce you by name. And given your perfect attendance record and the fact that you have never been late
No, sir.
in the 4 months that we have been working together, I should do that. Shouldn't I, Ewan?
You should do whatever you want to do, sir. But remember, you need to get home for dinner at 2 p.m.
Oh, egad.
at the home.
Fire him. All right. Finish.
that's not something we can dispute. But what happens when you get older than being a child and your imaginary friend is still around because you do not want that imaginary friend to go away? Well, that could involve in some interesting interpersonal dynamics. And from this musical, Imaginary Numbers, we have a song in which the imaginary friend expresses some of those interesting interpersonal dynamics to the person that imagined him many years ago. So here's the title song. You don't know me, semicolon. You know who you want me to be, which is not really me. There you go.
That's the title song.
Yes.
For me? Oh, thank you. Anyway, I wanted to talk about why I'm dissatisfied with our relationship.
You are?
You always must my name. And sometimes you honk my silly nose. And it drives me insane.
Like that?
Yes. You always think that you are still so very young. But don't you understand that things have changed? They're not as fun. I have back pain now, and I need dental work. And it's because I got fired for not greeting the customers right. It's because only you can see me. I'm surprised I was even employed. But to be honest, it's been many decades since there was a day I enjoyed. I'm sorry to say this. For this I will stand. But your friend Fuzzylicious, well, he's just not feeling grand.
Get you an imaginary drink?
I'd like one, a Long Island. Skip the soda, please. And make that a double. And actually no rum, please. I have a thing with rum, but what I'm trying to say is I love to drink. And perhaps that's a problem because when you were young, I just don't think we had as much of this alcoholic content. And it just might be bad. But I have to say, I long for the days that we
Relationships like that never end well. Now, I've been making fun with Iwan, who's actually a dear friend. We've been doing shows together for
7 years.
7 years, and it was that first time you were late.
2 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days.
Alexa, what is the temperature outside?
Well, the temperature in here is awfully hot.
Now, I just want to show that there's no hard feelings, and I know that because you and I, we have a certain synergy. No question, so if you could come up with it, and Ruby help us out here as well. In the musical Dysfunction, two brothers, twins in fact, kind of rely on certain conditions that they can count on. It's just it's what life is about. They know they can get away with things, they know they can do things, and suddenly the apple cart is overturned, so to speak. In the course of the song, who knew Mama wasn't tipsy?
Very good.
Tipsy.
Tipsy.
Well, I came home late last night. I didn't think I'd have a problem. Yeah, I came home late last night. I thought it would be fine, you know what I mean? But Mama was standing on the porch, gave me a fright.
Well, I woke up this morning.
Late as usual.
I was making some toast when down the counter came Mama, dancing in the kitchen
Like a normal morning.
on the counter,
Like a normal morning.
on the sofa,
Like a normal morning.
the kitchen sofa.
Like a normal kitchen.
So I said, Mom,
What?
you're shaking your thing too long.
So what?
Who knew Mama wasn't tipsy? It was a shock to me.
I assume she's drunk just a little bit.
'Cause Mama,
What?
you're always just a little tipsy.
Well, who doesn't know that? What are you, a couple of fools I raised? Can't you see when someone's had enough of your stuff? You're driving me to drink.
We're driving you.
What's up about you? I came here thinking that I'd be a star, but you won't let me get very far.
Who knew Mama wasn't tipsy?
I'm always tipsy.
Oh, who knew that Mama wasn't tipsy?
Apparently just you two.
I didn't know. Did you know?
She's an American treasure, but she's tipsy.
I think she's tipsy.
I wouldn't bet you for an apple.
Well, I wouldn't bet you for 2 apples.
I would bet 3 apples that she wasn't tipsy.
We're raising the stakes.
Apple steaks.
Well, I'll tell you something. I would bet even more than that. I bet my life she's had a couple this morning.
Of course I have. It's 10 a.m.
Well, then you are tipsy.
Of course.
Well, where does rumor start that she wasn't tipsy?
You said she wasn't
I
tipsy.
didn't say that. Did I
Did I
say
say it?
No, you said
I don't.
No,
I
I'm
can't
pretty
tell the
sure-
difference
no,
between the
I
two of
said-
us.
Okay. Is that you?
Are you me?
I'm not sure.
Boys. Listen to your mama. Okay?
Yeah, Mama.
Everybody knows that I'm a stinking drunk. Only you two. You're a skunk. You've got it in your brains that I'm a saint. But I ain't.
Mama ain't a saint.
No, I ain't.
Mama ain't a saint.
She's tipsy.
Open your eyes.
Mama ain't a saint.
She's tipsy.
Mama ain't a saint.
She's tipsy.
She's tipsy.
Hat.
Low down, drunk,
Fire. Somebody pour me a drink.
Thank you. Well,
There you see the problem I had. I mean, with material like this, how could I possibly decide? That's why I need your help. If, are we good here? Almost. We're, yeah, dysfunction, that's right, you got it. You got it, can you bring it up? Could we have a hand for my wonderful assistant? All right, you got it. One more. One more. experience, there's no doubt about that. Here we go.
For Autumn in Osage County, the song title was I've Never Carved a Pumpkin Before.
From Duke Gets Spooked, welcome to Spooky Town.
From the breakup, I'm sorry about the avocado.
From Late for Work, the the explanation that they give.
From Did He Do It? I'm pretty sure the title was different, but we're going to say it was Did He Do It?
That's right.
From Imaginary Numbers, you don't know me. You know who you want me to be. Which is not really me.
We rehearsed this part very thoroughly, as you can see. And yeah, from Dysfunction, who knew Mama wasn't tipsy? So, can we get some house lights, folks? We want you to take this extremely seriously. Use those checks. We want you to vote with your pocketbook. Vote with your hard-earned dollars. Make that investment. We want to make money. You want to make money. Write it down. When you finish writing your check, raise your hand, and one of us will collect your check. We will add up the numbers immediately, right away, and we'll see. Oh, you need a pen. Somebody needs a pen right over here. Do we have an extra pen? There we are. There we are. Very good. I would give you a cigar, but that wouldn't do any good at all. And we have somebody else needs a pen right up there. Yep. There we are. Right up the third row. Third row. That's right. You got a pen? You need a pen?
More zeros help.
Yeah, right over here, you want. There we are. There we go. All right, very good. That's wonderful. All right, it's a tough choice, I know. There's no question about it. As a matter of fact, that was a show we did about 22 years ago. The Choice, do you remember that?
I do?
Yeah. There's always prime beef available at the store. But sometimes you just can't spend that much money anymore. So you make the choice, be your choice for dinner tonight. And you bring it home and everything's alright. Well, you say that maybe this thrift thing is getting you down. Well, you say that maybe you don't wanna save. But I tell you that being little broke ain't really so bad. 'Cause I got you and you got me. What could be so sad? We're gonna have choice. You know, it's amazing because now you gotta take out a mortgage to buy choice beef. Plus, it's not good for the planet. It's not, beef is something that's really over. Do you remember beef, it's what for dinner? You remember that? We did an industrial for the beef industry. If you wanna be a winner, beef is that what's for dinner, that's the commercial we wrote.
Where's the cat?
Oh no, he's missing again, don't worry, give us a vote.
Where's the cat?
It's what's for dinner. I got a feeling about this. Where's the cat? What's up, look, okay, you ready? We counted? Yeah. Right? Oh, good, great. So, you know what? I'm gonna let you be the, have the honor
Oh, actually,
of announcing
I need
these
to talk
folks.
to you for a
Yeah,
minute
no,
first.
because you get the honor, because
No,
you've been
but
doing
it's,
wonderful work. You can announce the winning,
Yeah, I can't
what
announce
do you
the winner
mean you
because-
can't do that? You don't get stage fright, what? What?
It's time.
A tie? A tie?
Yes.
Folks, this has never happened before! I'm nonplussed. I don't know. So far, we've come so close with true democracy, with every vote counting. whether it was a write-in or not, whether it was an early vote or a late one, it's all mattered. Each and every vote counts. So we're going to vote one more time, folks. Let's see. It's a tie between Duke Gets Spooked from Spooky Town and Tipsy Mama, so to speak, from Dysfunction. So here's what we're going to do. Yeah, Ewan, you're going to have to be you're going to have to represent Dysfunction over here with Ruby, because I'm going to have to do the thing. I have to recuse myself from being part of the visual representation. That's right. Pretend I'm there, but I'm not. All right. If you think that Duke Gets Spooked from Spooky Town is the show we should bring to Broadway, clap now. Very, very, very nice. And if you think that Dysfunction, the show with Who Knew Mama Wasn't Tipsy, is the show we should bring to Broadway, clap now. Well, that's, we have to discount the woos. So we're going to do that one more time. Here we go. Spooked. Dysfunction. I think it's pretty clearly
Really?
Dysfunction.
Hey!
All right. So here's what I know it's dysfunctional as hell.
Well, that's oh. Listen, I couldn't stand that.
We have a referee out there. I can tell. No, I think that the stamping of the foot indicates a visceral commitment to that show that I find very exciting. It's the kind of thing that's going to bring people in. It's going to bring in the tourists, the people who we make the money off of. They're going to come to this show. There's no question about it. So here's what's
So
going to
what's
happen.
the popular vote?
Are we going there? Are we going there? I mean, my God, I haven't slept in 3 weeks. We're not going there. So we're going to take Dysfunction on the road. We're going to work on that show. We're going to buff it up. We're going to hide some of the flaws. We're going to pretend everything's wonderful, but then we're going to address some of the real weaknesses and put in some really good stuff. And we're going to bring it back to Broadway, where you, foot stomper, will be among the honored guests on opening night in the Treadwell Theater of Dysfunction. The whole thing is going to take up to a year. It's a grueling process, but to you, through the magic of the theater, it's only going to seem like about 15 minutes. It's a wonderful thing. The snack bar is open. We got to get to work. Let's go!
clothing show.
Uh-oh.
Lovers of the theater, investors in Treadwell Productions, dysfunction has been taken on the road. Some of the cruddy stuff has been taken out, some really great stuff has been put in its place. After a lengthy tour of rural and southern America for research purposes, the delayed production is finally opening on Broadway in the Treadwell Theater. And you, the investors of Treadwell Productions, are the honored guests at the opening night performance of Dysfunction. Maestro, the overture, please.
good.
Whoa,
It's good. It's good.
Damn hallway.
Elmo, are you home?
I just got home, Bert.
All right, all right, all right. God damn hallway. Somebody ought to clean that up, you know that?
Anybody could clean that up, Bert. Anybody like you.
I knew you were going there. I knew you were going there. You know how I knew you were going there? Because that's always where you go. You always take a negative kind of situation and cast aspersions upon my character because of that negative situation about which I had nothing to do.
That's it, just blame me. That's who you've always blamed.
No, you've always blamed me.
Just remember, Bert, next Wednesday we're switching jobs again. You go to the CPA and I'll go to the Dragonfly.
Well, it'll be a damn relief, let me tell you that right now, because my hands are getting, you know something? I just want to be normal.
Well, we can't be normal. We decided that we were going to switch places because we found it amusing. We've grown up, it isn't amusing anymore, but neither one of us wants to stop.
Point taken. So you propose we just continue on in this way?
I have no other proposals. We will live in this shotgun shack until we die.
That is a remarkably depressing set of circumstances.
This is a moderately depressing place.
Moderately?
It's a very depressing place.
It's a very depressing
I'm
place.
trying to bring myself up.
Just like Mama tried to bring you up.
Mama brought us up good.
What?
Well, she cared enough. She wasn't Papa.
Well, that's not saying much. Who the hell was Papa? That's
I
one of the major
don't
questions
know.
of
We
our life.
have never known.
We know that he was fertile.
We know that he had legs.
Those things can be assumed.
Fertile and legs.
Other than that, the man is a mystery.
He's just a walking fertile mystery.
Frankly, I don't want to meet him.
I don't want to spend time with him.
I don't want to get to know him.
I don't want to have him walk in on me in the shower and say, "Oops, son, I'm sorry I saw you naked."
Did that happen?
I don't know who he was. How would it have happened? But that is the kind of thing that men with dads have in their past. We're better off without a dad.
But we got Mama.
Well, I got some bad news.
Yeah?
I got a letter today.
Not from Dad.
Not from Dad.
You wouldn't know if it was because you don't even know his name. So
I
who
would
was the letter
not
from? Why
know.
don't you get to the point? You can never get to the point.
My point is I got a letter from Mama and she
Oh
said,
my God! You got a letter from Mama?
she says she's coming to visit.
She's coming to visit.
She's coming to visit her favorite two sons.
We're her only two sons.
Well, she says dumb shit like that all the time.
I know that. Mama's kind of dumb.
Oh, Mama's kind of an alcoholic.
Well, now you just had to go and name that.
I'm just saying.
I would say that Mama has a certain reliance on ETOH.
Well, she does enjoy the spirits, and I'm not talking about ghosts.
She's coming here.
She's coming here. She said she has something big to tell us.
You know the problem.
That she might be pregnant? Yes.
Oh my God, she's not pregnant. She's too old to be pregnant. Do the math, for God's sake.
Wait.
She's got to be at least something.
You're saying that a woman can't get pregnant when she's too old?
Yes! That's exactly what I'm saying. A woman cannot get pregnant when she's too old. That's kind of the whole point of menopause.
maintain that a woman can get pregnant until she dies. In fact, some women get pregnant after they die, though the circumstances of that are not ones that I wish to
You're
visit.
totally wrong. Let me tell you, a man can impregnate up until the moment and perhaps after with a good freezer.
Well, you can't.
Well, that's a different story altogether, isn't it?
Yes, it
And if it
is.
weren't for you in that damn toy sailboat, I would be able to.
This is true. I apologize for my 5-year-old self.
Certainly.
My boys. try to instill in them a feeling of family, of loyalty, that we all have each other's backs, especially when one of us is in need after giving her whole life to the other two. It's time for a little payback. It's my turn to have a chance. It's my turn for a little song and dance. It's my turn to find out what I can be. It's my turn. Wait and see. Now's my chance to see that I can be a star on Broadway, just like I meant to do so many years ago. Now it's my time to shine, to be the one in front. There's so many things I want, they just don't know. It's my time. All I want is a shot. It's my time to show them what I got. I think that I could start all over again. I just want a little support from my man. I just want a little support from my man.
Elmo,
Yeah,
I just had the damnedest dream you would not believe.
I imagine I wouldn't.
I was just nodding off, as I often do after work,
Yes, you do.
and Mama in all her glory was right here.
Well, that's probably because I told you I got a letter from Mom.
Well, I know you got a letter from Mama, but I did not think that she would be right here singing about needing our support to become a Broadway star. That's the damnedest thing I ever heard in my entire
Well,
life.
that's just poppycock.
That is just poppycock, because you don't become a Broadway star when you're like Mama.
No, you spend your whole time taking care of your sons.
Well, not if you're like Mama.
Well, no, but she could learn a little bit more about taking care of her sons. She always did look out for us.
Are we talking about the same woman?
Well, yeah, remember when we were at school and we were doing our little con job of I'm Jim, no I'm Jim, and fooling everybody, and Mama came in and smacked the principal over the head with that bag of hooch.
I'd forgotten that. That was
Yeah.
a very fine moment.
That was probably...
Nonetheless, you cannot become a Broadway star unless you work at it. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it's always been. You gotta work so hard to become a Broadway star. You gotta dance and sing and everything imaginable.
When you
Take Pilates, study dance, work on your elocution. Then you go to an audition. You got a chance. That's a revolution.
You're an exterminator. When did you learn about Broadway?
I know talent and I know work. Even though I don't do it, you gotta work to become a Broadway star. And let's face it, Mama doesn't have it. She doesn't have the work ethic. There may have been a time when she was talented. I will give her that. But the woman is washed up, she's all done, she's all over with, there's nothing to her, there's no there.
There is no there, but there could be there. You can't tell me there's no there.
No, I'm talking about the there that isn't there when I think of her. There.
But she is going to be here.
That is something I can't even process that.
I don't even know why you're talking about Broadway and Mama's never...
Because that was the dream I was having. Mama wanted to be a Broadway star and she said she was going to get support from us. It's the damnedest thing I ever heard. What the hell? I don't even have the energy in the morning to support myself.
I can't support you either.
Well, that's because we keep switching jobs so we never get promoted.
It's a very bad idea.
We're always the beginner. We're always the new guy.
Well, I mean, by now I've done 2 years working as a CPA and 2 years working as an exterminator.
And that has taken 4 years. Think about the math.
You are always right about the math.
There is an innate talent. Now, if I worked at it, maybe I would be a Rhodes Scholar. Maybe I would be famous. Maybe I would have written an amazing theorem that transformed modern civilization in some amazing way. But no, I didn't work. I was a slacker. Just like Mama. The woman is good for nothing. Let's face it.
I like Mama.
And I just wish she was standing here right now because I would give her a piece of my mind about her chances of becoming a Broadway star.
I thought it would take her more time to get here.
When did you get that letter?
I got it today, but I haven't checked the mail in 4 weeks.
Oh my God. Hey, if we're lucky, it's the landlord.
Hide the booze.
Yeah, good idea. Keep the coffee prominent. That's excellent. Okay.
Boys!
God, it's her.
That is Mama's
That's
yodel.
Mama's voice. Hello? They're not home.
I know that's you.
You gotta let Mama in. You can't let her stand in the hallway. There's all the weevils out there.
Listen to your brother, the walls are very thin.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, how's my baby?
Great to see you.
It's great to see you too.
Love your dress.
I came in a hurry.
Mama, I got your letter and I opened it and did read it.
You read. You
I
know how to
did-
read.
I know how to
now.
read,
That's
Mama.
Good, good,
Yeah.
good for you.
Thank
Very
you.
proud of you.
I work as a CPA now,
Sometimes.
but sometimes we switcheroo.
Wait, the CPA stand for something else besides certified public accountant?
No, that's what it stands
No.
for.
You're that CPA?
I am a CPA.
We took a correspondence course.
Well, look at you two.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's...
I work in an exterminating place. I exterminate things, except here.
We're gonna switch on Wednesday.
Oh, you're still
Go to
doing
the
the
other-
switcheroo,
Yeah, I'm still
boys.
doing
Well,
the
good for
switcheroo.
you.
Yeah.
That's a very valuable skill. Is someone going to take my suitcase and put it in the guest room?
Mama, there ain't no guest room.
You can have the couch, Mama. I'll sleep on this table. I'll move the glasses and it'll be okay.
Don't mention glasses.
Well, you can sleep on the table and you can take the couch and I'll take wherever you sleep.
I sleep in the chair.
I'll take the couch.
Mama, what the hell are you doing here?
Yeah, Mama, I'm surprised. It's been 20 years since I've looked upon your face and you're here all of a sudden.
Yes, yes. Well, I have some big news, boys.
Uh-oh.
Everything's about to change for us.
Really?
Yes.
Are we finally gonna pull that con that I wanted?
No, that's not
No,
gonna
because they
happen.
don't have Radio Shacks anymore, Elmo.
Oh, you're still on that Radio Shack thing? No, Elmo. No. I have a plan to become big and famous, and I'm taking you two with me. We're gonna get you out of this lovely apartment and into some place that's nice.
And what kind of big and famous are we talking about, Mama?
I'm gonna be a star.
What?
You're
That's
gonna be a
right.
star?
Yeah, that's it.
What kind of star, Mama?
Star on Broadway.
Now, how you feeling, Mama? Is your head warm a
I'm
little?
fine. I'm fine.
Mama, when's the last time you even saw anything on Broadway?
You don't need to see anything on Broadway to be on Broadway. You just need to have a little talent and a little know-how and some
But he doesn't
connections.
have any talent.
I'm talking about me.
And he doesn't have any know-how.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, menopause.
Oh,
That's when you can't have babies no more.
I
With
know
some
what
knuckleheads don't
menopause is.
understand.
They can have babies.
No, they can't.
you didn't know me when I was younger, and I was something to look at.
I've seen pictures.
You didn't know me when I had the world at my fingertips. By the time you came around, I was a little beaten down. You didn't know me when I was something.
You were a traveling salesman?
No. There was a time that I could dance and sing. And you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
No.
There was a time I believed I could do anything. I could open a bottle of champagne or something. There was a time before you two came along when my hopes were high and my dreams were strong. Then there was you two.
I knew it. See, it's our fault.
And everything I wanted took a back seat.
Carson.
I set out to be the best mother you'd ever
The
seen.
only one we never seen.
And then I saw my dreams flee. But it's time to fix all of that now.
How are you gonna fix it?
I've got an audition on Monday. I just need someplace that I can stay until this all comes together. Then I'll get a nice apartment for the three of us with 3 bedrooms.
I see, because you'll be a Broadway star.
Exactly,
So you'll be able to afford a 3-bedroom apartment.
of course.
Of course, how much cash you got right now, Mom?
I'm not a star yet.
Uh-huh. How about bank accounts? You got a bank account, Mom?
I had a bank account, then I
Uh-huh.
bought a bus ticket. Now I don't have one anymore.
No, you're being
Okay.
mean. Mama, you can use our bank account.
What?
Well, if she wants to put money in the bank, she can put it in our
That's
account.
not what she's talking about.
Well, I probably do need some new clothes for the auditions and
She
everything.
just needs some new clothes for the audition.
And get my hair done maybe and, you know.
I don't.
So you gotta look right for a
For
show.
Broadway,
Exactly, right, yeah.
Yeah.
See, you understand me. You always understood me better than your brother.
yes. I know, Mama. I love you, Mama.
Thank you, Sonny. I love you.
Thank you. So you can have the couch, and I'm gonna have the table, and he's gonna have the chair, and I gotta get to work because it's about 8 o'clock.
Oh, is it 8 o'clock already?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, how about before you go to work? I've got a little bourbon in my suitcase. Why don't we have a little celebration?
I don't have time for that, but you guys can have a celebration yourselves.
Okay.
For God's sake.
Well, we'll catch up with you later.
You got a little bourbon in your
Just
suitcase?
a little bit. Just
Got any broccoli?
broccoli?
Yeah, broccoli. That starts with B, like bourbon.
No, who the hell carries broccoli in their suitcase?
Who the hell carries bourbon in their suitcase, Mama? It's just as bizarre.
Plenty of people.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I don't carry bourbon in my suitcase.
Well, that's because you're a dud.
I'm a what?
You're a dud. You've always been boring.
Yeah, the truth comes out mighty fast. That seems more like an Act 2 kind of revelation, but here we are in the first scene.
I'm sorry,
And you
honey.
are telling me I'm a dud. Well, that's the way it's going to be. Then we'll just tell the truth. You want to tell the truth, Mama? Is this going to be a truth-telling session?
Oh, it's too early for that.
Oh, there's an evasion, if ever I heard it. Mama, you managed to evade the truth.
good
Yeah,
idea.
this caused me a lot of pain. This caused me a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. This uniform to be Mama, you never worked a day in your life, and when you think about all of your strife, you blame me. Not even elbow kiss. Not even daddy, whatever the hell you was, just me. You wanna find the source of the problems? Look in the mirror, my dear. Take a good long hard look and it'll be clear.
This is why nobody likes you.
Oh, I tell the truth. I speak truth to power. Many a minute and many an hour. I wanted to tell you just what I think. I'm a duck, you stink. Oh, I don't like to talk to my mama that way. It's not something I want to do. But you kind of forced it out of me.
I forced it out of you?
Yeah, you forced it out.
I don't know, it sounded to me like something you've been waiting to say for a long time.
Well, yes, for many years. Why the hell do you think I left Omaha?
I don't know, I thought everybody leaves Omaha.
Well, you did,
Eventually.
eventually. But I left first, didn't I?
Of course you
And I brought
did.
Elmo with me, didn't I?
Yes, of
Trying
course
to get
you
him
did.
out of there because I am 10 minutes older than he is. I am the older brother.
I know, I was there.
Were you?
Yeah.
Tell me something, Mama.
What?
How you going to be a Broadway star?
I got talent and assets,
Mama,
charisma.
Mama.
You don't see it, because you only see me as a lady who cooked and cleaned for you and
When?
washed your face. And,
Huh?
well, I would have done all those things if I hadn't been so busy keeping a roof over our heads.
Who was our daddy?
Well, I don't see what that has to do with anything right now, really.
I don't think you know.
Excuse me?
Was he tall, short, fat, thin? Did he wear a hat?
I don't like
Did he
this
walk with a limp?
inquisition. I didn't come all the way from Omaha to be accused of I don't know what.
Why did you come?
I told you, I got big dreams.
If you want us to get you there.
That's right, I need your help now, don't you understand? It's time for you to give back.
From our vast resources.
Well, I didn't realize things were this.
Where the hell do you think we were living? Graceland?
I don't know, your brother wrote me such nice letters telling me about
He was
how
writing you
nice
letters?
it was.
We had a pact never to...
You had a what?
Nothing. I didn't say a thing.
Why are you so angry? You always were angry from the minute you came out.
Why? Because I cried?
Yeah, all the time.
Babies do that.
Your brother didn't.
He was terrified.
He was what?
Terrified!
Of what?
You!
Are you crazy?
No, I'm not crazy. He saw what happened to me when I cried, and he said, whoa, I'm not going to cry.
Well, look, I didn't come here to be insulted. If you don't want me to stay here with you, I'll just take my suitcase and I'll go find someplace else. All right, then.
Suitcase right over
Now,
there.
I can see it.
Go right on ahead.
Just gonna go someplace else then.
That's good.
Someplace nice where I'm appreciated.
That's good. There's a boarding house right down the street. 4 doors down.
Excellent. That's
On the left-hand
good.
side.
Better get a warmer welcome at the boardhouse than I
You
do for my
probably
own
will.
two
That's right, because
sons.
at least there, of course, they'll make you pay in advance.
Just let me stay on the couch for a week.
Mama!
Come on, you owe it to me.
How about you just drop the whole Broadway star nonsense and just be our mama for a visit? What do you say to that?
Just be a mama, what do you want me to do, I guess?
I didn't catch the end of that. What you saying?
Do you want me to wipe your ass?
That's what I thought you said. I was kind of surprised. No, I handled that myself quite admirably.
Well,
Thank
what do you want me to
very
do at this point? You're a grown man, your problems are your own.
much. Maybe just ask what we like, what we don't. What are we interested in? Are there any romantic... Yeah, never mind that. One look at me tell you that answer.
Look, you're right, son. Let's, I tell you what,
Yeah?
I saw a bar on the corner as I was coming over
No, you
here.
see that?
Let's just go have a
That's
drink
not
and
how
get
you
to know
want to be
each
a star.
other.
You
That's
really
what
want to be a star?
people
You
do.
really
They go
want
to
to
the
be a
bar
star?
and they
Mama! You really want to be a star? Well, then you gotta work.
Okay. I will. I
Yeah?
will. Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
I will. No booze.
Deal.
Hello, Elmo.
Hi, Mr. Siegel.
Just coming in to check on your work. Something I do every 5 minutes.
I know. I've added up all of these numbers, but I haven't gotten to these numbers yet.
Oh my goodness gracious, Elmo. That infuriates me so much that look what you've made me do.
You dropped the numbers on the ground.
I did, and they slowly floated there.
Listen, Mr. Siegel, I gotta talk to you about something other than numbers.
Oh, well, of course. What do you mean?
Well, you know how I've been talking to you about maybe using your connections to kill my brother?
Yes, I do remember that, and frankly, I don't know why I kept you on after hearing about that.
I heard you were a man who could get things done.
Yes, I can.
And my brother is just, he keeps taking the chair.
He keeps taking the chair.
And he's gotta go.
Well, let's do some numbers since we're in the line of work. Brother plus no chair equals murder? I don't think so.
There's a little more there.
Let me tell you a tale.
Tell it really good.
I'm gonna tell it the way that a responsible employer should. You should not murder your family, instead give them a hug. You should maybe celebrate the birthday instead of hiding their ashes under the rug.
But I thought you were mobbed up. I thought you were a made guy.
Well, that is not here and that is not there. I might be from a crime family, but no matter what, you have to remember that you need to show some love TV.
I've got love for my mama.
That's good.
And I've got love at the zoo.
You're getting
She's a
colder.
zookeeper named Sally.
Okay.
And I'd like her to come home.
Okay.
And I want her to sleep on the couch, and that's the problem. She won't roam.
I have a feeling you're focusing on the wrong kind of details to resolve the problems you're having because you are trying to court a zookeeper when you want to murder your brother, and it sounds like you have familial problems that you need to fix. So I think that you should try to focus on fixing them. And here's an idea: I can be your dad.
What?
It just sort of came out. I didn't think I'd end the sentence that way.
Oh my gosh, you could be my dad?
Well, I mean,
You could be my mobbed up crime family dad?
I cannot confirm nor deny that I'm in the mob, but I can say that I'm many people's father. And gosh darn it, I love it so much. And you just seem like you're so in need, so heck, maybe if you just brought me back, just for a trial run, maybe that's what your life needs. And heck, maybe if you had a dad, you wouldn't want to kill your brother, and you'd be able to lay that zookeeper.
I lost track at the word lay, but I'm ready to go if you are.
Okay,
You'll be my dad.
I'll be your man. You're the best I've ever had. I'll be your heart. Just don't stop. I'm going to be your
Frankie, I owe you big time. Just 15 more minutes, right? You got it?
You got it?
Man, I'm telling you. All right, Mama, come on, one more time.
Okay, all right,
You can do this.
all right.
Now, you're gonna feed her the syllables, right?
Where did you get that?
It was in the dumpster outside of the building.
Oh my
Can you
God,
believe
that's
that?
incredible. All right, no time to rest on your laurels.
Okay.
5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch your timing. Careful with the spins. You got a shot if you work this hard every day.
I'm looking pretty good, right?
You'll get it in. Mama, you can dance.
What's making you?
Don't stop, come on, don't stop. You looking good, even though your dress is from a dumpster. If you were a cheese, you'd be much fancier than Munster. Mama, where'd you learn all that?
I used to be quite a dancer before you came along.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's how I met your father.
That's not what you, never mind.
Mama, brother, I'm home,
Hello.
and I've got a surprise.
I do too, I have a piano player.
But
You know Frankie?
Frankie from downstairs?
Yeah, Frankie from downstairs, he brought his keyboard up.
Hi, Frankie.
We've been helping
Hey.
Mama.
Oh, that's great, but I've got someone for you to meet.
Oh yeah?
I found him
Hello.
Found it.
after a long search.
Is this my new son?
Yes,
Son, embrace your father.
it's our new dad.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you ever seen this man before?
I don't think so.
Would you know it if you had?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You must be my daughter.
Nope. Try again.
You.
You do have a gift of gab though.
Don't tell me that someone as beautiful as you is my new wife.
This is Mr. Siegel. He runs a certified public accounting agency, and we cook the books for the mafia. But he is not necessarily in the mafia.
I think you're supposed to say that out
Yes.
loud.
Well, it's just among family.
Is that where you've been working when you were working overtime that I never seemed to get when it was my 2 weeks?
Yes.
You'll have to forgive my son. He's been falling a lot on the way here, and he said the complete wrong thing. When he said cook the books, he meant books. Now it all makes sense.
Oh, clear as crystal.
First of all, he's not your son. He's my son. And he
He's my brother, my twin.
Of course. But he was saying some things. And it made me realize that it was obvious, clear as day, that he was missing a father figure in his life.
I think we've all been missing.
Wait. So you're not the biological progenitor.
You can't prove that.
I'm asking a question.
You can ask
Hey,
questions.
Bert, Elmo, I didn't sign up for this. I'm out.
Frank,
Now
no,
the
come on,
picture
she's
is how the
Frank,
piano
she's getting
players
something.
He's got
leaving.
connections.
Oh,
Well, yes, I do.
connections.
Yes, what kind of connections would you like?
Would you have any show business connections, like Broadway?
Oh, well, we've certainly coerced a lot of producers into putting on shows.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, he's coerced a lot of producers.
That's
in-
exactly
Well,
what we
hell, if
need.
he can coerce a producer into putting on a show, he can coerce a producer into putting you in a show.
Exactly.
Well, yes, I certainly can, but here's the thing. I can only do so much with coercion. Unfortunately, when you're going into that audition, they're going to need to see that you're put together. And every successful person on the stage comes from a place of love. There's no disputing that.
Okay. Well, that,
Okay. We love Mama.
Well, here's the thing. I would not describe this as a place of love. I'd describe this as a place of mild dislike. I'm sorry, son, but it's true.
Listen to your father, son.
Well, I'm
Dad
telling
just told you something.
That's right.
you. He told me that this is a place of mild dislike.
Well, it is. I've said that for years.
Well, I've never liked it, but it's our slum.
Yeah, but if Mama gets famous, she told you she's gonna get us a new place with better lighting.
look, we love each other deep down somewhere in there. We really do.
It's like south of the spleen, but north of the pelvis.
Exactly.
That's great. But here's the thing. You're not going to be able to become a famous star until we have a family dinner and hash out our differences.
Okay.
As a family.
Oh, we could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mama, remember the deal.
Yeah, of course I remember the deal.
All right then.
Yeah.
You got to stick to it.
I'm gonna stick to it.
Here. Why don't we all gather around
Yes, let's gather around this table right here.
Yes.
Because it just so happens that we have pizza coming.
Oh, perfect.
Yes. I ordered pizza because Mama's been working all afternoon and she is bone dry.
Yeah.
She is
Your
not-
wife.
She is not tipsy. Hey, that couch comes apart.
Oh, wow. One of those classic collapsible couches.
It's
That's
IKEA.
why it's so uncomfortable. I'm just gonna go freshen up for a moment. I'm just gonna
Tell
go
me right. This is your
freshen
moment.
up.
You are not.
I just need to freshen up for
You better
dinner.
just splash some water on your face and not be splashing anything else anywhere else.
That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm telling you, Mom. Don't blow it.
I'm not
This
gonna
is your
blow
chance.
it. Just gonna go freshen up.
Pardon me, son, are these your spectacles?
These are my spectacles, thank you.
I didn't want to put my buttocks on them. Please, son.
You're
have a
just like
seat.
the dad I never had.
I love you, son.
I love you too.
I love you, son.
I'm reserving judgment.
You know, I have a funny feeling that this is a similar dichotomy to what's going on with your mother.
Let me tell you something right now. My mother has been working her tail off. And it may shock you.
Mama's not tipsy?
She is not.
I find that hard to
She
believe.
rehearsed with Frank all single afternoon. And she wasn't tipsy. You hear that? She started with scales. And she nailed them. And then she broke in to a little shuffle dance. And Mama knocked it out of the park. You would not believe the chance I believe that Mama has.
You think she's got a chance?
Yes! When she's not tipsy.
When she's not tipsy.
And you wouldn't believe it.
She's not tipsy.
Mama wasn't tipsy. And she's great.
Wow. So it sounds like this family was torn apart on the assumption that your mother was intoxicated.
You know, you're that kid that I would have beat up in 3rd grade.
Well, son, that's a very hateful thing to say. You wouldn't punch your own father.
No, I would not.
Don't punch Daddy.
Yeah.
Are we really doing this? We're going to pretend this man is daddy?
I got nothing better to do.
Point taken. You're not going to score with that zoo chick.
Plus, no one can prove to me that he isn't Daddy.
Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar. Have you half the time
Yes!
in the position?
Yes!
Oh.
Yes! And I didn't know anything about no mob. I didn't know anything about cooking no books. I was just doing honest bookkeeping.
I'm the smarter but slightly wanderlust of us.
Well, it sounds like everything's been resolved because Mama isn't drinking. Wow, that worked out so great.
It's
Woo!
wonderful.
Let's get
I'm
this
telling you.
party started. Ready?
Have a seat, Mama.
Oh well.
Well, it was all fine this afternoon. We rehearsed all day long. Mama danced like an angel
and she's only 80.
She got a chance. Mama,
What?
please tell me.
What's that?
That was awful short time to be getting knockered. That can't be true. I think you're damn in straight acting skills, but I wanna see the soul of you. Come on, mama. Show the truth.
Son, you know it's true.
That's what I'm hoping.
I can count on you.
Yeah, that's the way I like
See right through me, yeah you do. I ain't tipsy. I'm just working this con.
I know it.
Don't forget where you learned all your tricks.
You, mama.
Right. Now play along with me, and we'll get out of the sticks for good.
So if I understand it correctly, we have to pretend that you're drunk
That's right.
and we are the natural biological offspring of this rather stupid hunk.
You'll go.
Correct!
There you go.
He can't hold his liquor either.
I'm not drunk!
I can
No.
tell the minute I saw him.
Let me tell you, Tam, my beautiful boy,
Oh, yeah.
that you are oh so my son, and you bring me such joy. Well, your mama's not drunk, and that is the fact. Oh, if she was, then we would react, but she sure ain't drunk, so you should get whacked.
Is there poison in that drink?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
Now about that check.
Just have it.
Oh, the check, of course.
There you go.
Where is mine?
Get it right from here.
Oh,
Hey, what's your name?
I don't remember.
Alright. Close enough.
That's a lot of zeros.
I'm telling you, I don't think that she's going to make this audition.
Thank you.
You're
I don't think
welcome,
so.
daughter.
I don't think she's going to make this audition because she's nervous. Never mind the booze, never mind any of that.
She's nervous.
Yeah, she's nervous. And you know what? I got to look at the guy who's auditioning people. He's just a kid. My God, he doesn't even look like he hit puberty yet. He's a tall, skinny reed of a guy.
We better bring Mama quickly to the audition because we've really got to get it done quick.
All right. Mama, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. I don't think they'll let you bring the whole pot of coffee.
I just need the whole pot of coffee.
Okay,
I'm
fine,
very
Mama, whatever
nervous.
you need.
It's not my usual go-to, but I made a promise.
I know you did. And I'm proud of you, Mama.
I'll hold this coffee.
I invited the auditioner to our apartment because it seemed quicker.
That's wonderful. You want to just throw a rug over Daddy or something?
Yeah, sure.
Wait a minute, you mean it's just gonna be me and him and you?
And Frank,
Hi, Frank.
he's here. Just breathe. You're going to be great.
You
Hey,
got it, Mama.
How are you?
Oh,
Mr. Treadwell, such an honor, sir.
yeah,
Thank
you must
Thank
be
you so much.
the,
I'm the son.
right,
We talked on the
boy.
phone. This is Frankie's our neighbor. Yeah.
Frankie. I think that I've worked with you before, yeah. Pleasure, yeah.
Yeah, we did
This is Mama. She's the one who's auditioning.
Oh, would you like some coffee?
No, dear. I'm fine, thank you, though.
Okay, what are you, 10?
Uh,
I'm sorry, it just looks so young.
Well,
That's part of what the character Mama's been rehearsing. Makes inappropriate comments about people's age. It's very method kind of thing. You know how it is, right?
well, if you're so inclined, I'd like to get started.
Okay.
Here, sir. Have a seat. Have a seat. I'll sit over here with my brother.
There's a place that I go to when I'm feeling down. a real family. Well,
I'll be damned.
I'd
I'll
say-
take the three of you